Hi guys, and welcome back for our bonus flow number 2 for strong and aligned. Today we're going to have a slightly longer Vinyasa style flow where we'll add in some additional standing postures. We'll build upon our Sun Salutations. We're just going to take a very brief meditation where I want you to get started in easy seat where we really are grounding down through your sit bones and feel the energy rising through the crown of your head. Stay seated. You can feel free to lay down if you'd like. I want you to close your eyes and just fall into your natural breath. Focus on your inhales and your exhales. Today, our theme for class is grounding for expansion. So, us, very much like trees, need to ground down through our roots and build a very strong foundation before we're able to rise up and grow. So today I really want you to focus on grounding down into your mat, feeling the energy of the earth as we prepare to rise up for some more difficult postures, and really just feel your breath and your mind connect. We'll get ready for our warm up as we take our final breaths in easy seat. And then whenever you're ready, you can flip on over to all fours as we get ready for our cat cows. On an inhale, we'll find a cat as we really arch the spine, draw the belly button up. And on an exhale, drop the belly, gaze goes high for a cow. We'll go through these at our own pace, but we'll take 5 breaths, inhales, exhales with our cat cows. And then whenever you're ready, we'll meet back in a tabletop position as we get ready to take our balancing tables. So on our final cat here, drop the belly, gaze as high as we exhale for cow, and we'll return to a flat back. We'll bring the right arm forward and the left arm back for a balancing table here. We can take 3 breaths, and whenever you're ready, try to bring your right elbow to your left knee as you crunch it in. We'll kick it back out for 1 more breath, and then we'll bring it back down to neutral and tabletop. Reverse this now. We'll bring our left arm forward and our right leg back. Keep the foot flexed. And whenever you're ready, we'll crunch it in, trying to bring the left elbow to the right knee. Kick it back out for 1 more breath here. Exhale and bring it back down to the mat. We're going to press back into an extended child's pose. So you can bring the hips open wide. Try to sink down into your hips as we bring the arms overhead, keeping our elbows up off the mat. We'll take a few breaths here, trying to really keep our forehead down, pressed into the mat, opening our upper back. And then whenever you're ready, you can bring your hands together, and we're going to shift them back into secret prayer. Really try pressing down through your elbows into your mat to open up your upper back. And then whenever you're ready, you can bring your hands back down to the mat and slowly roll back up into that tabletop position. Feel free to cat-cow the spine here if that's what feels good for you. And then when you're ready, we'll tuck the toes and press back into our first downward facing dog. We can pedal out the feet here by bending each knee and then coming high on the toes and trying to drive our heels down into the ground. Trying to stretch out those hamstrings and press our feet down. We'll bring the right leg high and step it between your hands. And then bring the right arm high, keeping the left hand to the mat for an easy twist towards the right. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Let it go. Last breath here. Exhale, bring your hand back to the mat, and we'll step back into our downward facing dog. Now on the other side, we'll bring our left leg high, step it between your hands. Keep our right hand on the mat, left arm comes high, our gaze is up. Take 1 more breath here. On our exhale, bring your hand back down to the mat and step back into a downward facing dog. From here, we'll shift our weight forward into a high plank. You can drop the knees and lower down for a modified chaturanga. From here, we'll press up into a baby cobra, and we'll take 3 breaths. Inhale, let it go. 2 and 3. We'll press back into our downward facing dog. And then we'll tippy toe walk to the top of the mat. Meet your hands. You can grab opposite elbows and take a rag doll here. Can slowly add in a rock side to side, forward and backwards, keeping a slight bend in the knee. We'll roll on up and meet into Tadasana as we get ready for our Sun Salutations. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back into a high plank. Shift it forward and lower down chaturanga. Lift up, upward facing dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Right foot, step it forward. Halfway lift, fold, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back into a high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot, step it forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back, high plank. Shift forward, lower down chaturanga. Flip the toes for upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step your left foot back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. Flip your toes, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot, step it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. Back down, fold. Inhale, lift. We'll try a hop back here. So bend your knees, look back, and hop back into a high plank. Shift forward, chaturanga. Flip the toes up, dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll hop forward, look at the top of your mat, bend the knees, and try to hop. We'll lift, fold. Inhale, rise up. Last one, guys. Exhale, fold. We're going to hop back again. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hop back into a down dog. Shift forward, high plank. Chaturanga. Flip the toes up, dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Look at the top of your mat. Bend your knees. Hop and land with bent knees. Lift, fold, rise up, and we'll meet back in Tadasana. Feel free to grab a drink or a break here, but we'll keep on flowing. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, one more time, hop on back into a downward facing dog. And then we'll bring our right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. We'll take hip circles one way, take 3 of them, and then flip it around in the opposite direction. Whatever feels good here. When you're ready, step your right foot between your hands and we'll open up for a warrior 2. Your back foot should be parallel to your mat. Your arms should be long. Feel the energy going from middle finger to middle finger. And then we'll cartwheel the hands to our foot and step back to a plank. We'll flow it through. So Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Left leg comes high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. We'll take hip circles one way and then the other. And then when you're ready, step your left foot forward between your hands and we'll open up for a warrior 2. Arms are long. Maybe you can sink a little deeper into your knee. Last breath here. We'll cartwheel the hands to the foot. Step back for a high plank and flow it through. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Open up for a warrior 2. Take a breath. And then bring your back hand, slide it down your thigh. And reach your top arm like you're high-fiving the wall behind you. Cartwheel the hands to the mat and step back for a high plank. Flow it through again. Chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Step your left foot forward. Open up for a warrior 2. Deep breath, and then we'll reach back for reverse warrior. One more breath here, and then we'll cartwheel the hands to the mat, step back, high plank, flow it through, chaturanga dandasana, upward facing dog, press back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, look up high on your mat, bend your knees, and hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Bring the hands through heart center and out by our side for Tadasana. Great job. I know that was a little bit more than last time, but wonderful job if you're still with me here, guys. We'll get ready for our peak pose as we ground down through all four corners of the left foot and then slowly bring your right foot up to your inner thigh. You can place it lower down on the ankle, but we just don't want to place it on the knee. We'll look at something stable, find your balance. Feel free to grow your branches whenever you're ready, and we'll take 3 breaths here. Inhale, let it go. Inhale, 2. Last breath, and then we'll slowly bring the arms back down. I want you to keep that knee up, hold it here, and then step it on back, and we'll swivel the feet to take a wide leg forward fold. You can just reach forward, folding at your hips for your mat. If you can, try to bend the arms, bringing your upper body down between your legs. You can keep a soft bend in your knees or try straightening them out here, whatever feels good. And then whenever you're ready, we'll bring our hands to the hips and slowly roll back up. You can swivel your feet to face the front of your mat and step it back. We'll now root down through our right foot as we lift our left to the inner thigh or to the ankle, to the shin, wherever you're able. It doesn't have to be perfect. And we'll grow our branches whenever we feel stable, taking 3 breaths here at the top. Inhale, 1, let it go. Breath 2. If you're still with me, 1 more here. And then we'll bring our arms back down to heart center by our sides. I want you to bring that foot out, keep that knee up, and we'll step it back. Swivel the feet around. I want you to grasp your hands behind you, shine your chest, and then fold at the hips, really sinking into your legs. You can keep those arms extended up over above you, feeling that energy radiating down from the crown of your head. And then we can go ahead and reach for our ankles and try to pull our upper body down between our legs. And get one final stretch here in this wide fold. Slowly roll on up, bringing your hands up your thighs. We'll step forward to the top of our mat. Feel free to catch your breath here, and then we're going to slowly sit on down, roll onto our back, and prepare for our bridges and wheels. Whenever you're ready, you can try to walk those feet in towards your bottom, and we'll prepare to lift our butt up. Keep your pelvis tucked. We'll take 3 breaths here, keeping your knees squeezing in like there's a block between them. Last breath. And we'll slowly lower down. Take a breath here, reset. On the next one, we'll make this a little bit more difficult. So again, set your feet, rise up this time. We'll bring our arms under and try to clasp your hands. This way you can really try to open up your chest, keeping that pelvis tucked and your hips lifted. Last breath. And then we'll slowly undo the hands and lower down. Take a couple of deep breaths here. If this feels good, you can repeat it for the last one. And if you feel really good and really want to open up your back, we're going to flip our hands and press all the way up into a full wheel here. We'll take 3 breaths. If you're in a bridge, that is totally okay. Whatever one felt good, do it again. And then we'll slowly lower down. Feel free to windshield wiper the legs below you. So just keep your knees bent. and just roll them side to side. If you want, you can cactus your arms out above you to feel that stretch through your whole back and just get some rotation going. We'll finish off with just a few restorative postures here. Have our back feeling good, so you can bring your right knee to your chest. You can grab the knee with your hands and really give yourself a stretch. We want to keep that left leg straight, trying to press your knee down into your mat while keeping the right bent. Our final breath here. And then whenever you're ready, you can kick that leg out. And now we'll repeat the same thing with the opposite side. So bringing your left knee up towards your chest, hugging it in, making sure we're keeping that right leg straight, trying to bring that right knee down into the mat. Final breath. We'll kick the left leg back out straight to meet the other. And then you can go ahead to bend both knees up into your chest and just give them a nice little hug here, pressing every segment of your spine down into your mat, hugging your legs, giving yourself some gratitude for showing up today. The hardest part is over. And then whenever you feel ready, you can kick your legs out, find a comfortable position on your mat, on your back, letting your legs go long, let your ankles roll out. Just trying to turn off your brain here as we return to our final breaths. There's nothing left to do, nothing left to think about other than the fact that you showed up. You did it. And now you can go about the rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for flowing with me. We'll take our final breaths. You can go ahead and bring your hands to heart center. And we'll take our final breath together. The I, the light, the student and teacher in me sees and honors the same in you. We can bow to seal our practice. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Thanks so much for flowing with me.